We may be foreigners living in Japan, but everyone has to take a long trip overseas sometimes. Maybe you're visiting family at home, or just going on a European vacation that you deserve. Whatever the situation, if you're going to be leaving your Japanese apartment empty for a while, here are 5 things you should do. 1, this may seem obvious, but make sure your rent is going to be paid while you're gone. If you pay via manual bank transfers and will be out of the country for your next bill, you'll want to pay prior to leaving. If your rent comes out of your bank account automatically, or you have payments set up with credit or debit card, as long as you have money available in your account, you should be fine. But double check before you go, as you don't want to end up with a month of unpaid rent and nothing you can do about it. 2, utilities. How are you going to pay them? In Japan, most utility bills come either monthly or bi-monthly, and depending on when your trip is, you might miss a payment. Check your most recent bills to see when they usually arrive and when they're usually due. If it looks like you'll miss the payment, be prepared. Of course, if you have a credit card registered, you're good to go. If not though, you're gonna wanna see if there's a friend who can pick up your bills for you and pay them on your behalf. And while they're at it, if they're available, have them double check the room for you too, just to make sure everything is safe and secure. If your utility bills are unpaid for too long, they'll be shut off and you'll need to restart your contracts. Nothing would suck more than getting home from a long trip just to have no electricity. If you're using the Gaijinpa housing service, then our team can contact your utility companies to get new accounts set up. But if you prepare ahead of your trip, then you'll save yourself a lot of time and trouble. The biggest thing to make sure of is that you have photos of your old bills and know your customer numbers for each utility account. If you have your customer numbers, that'll make it 100 times easier for us or you to restart your utilities. 3, check the little things. Are any windows open? Are the faucets or shower head dripping? There's a lot of little things that can spiral into huge problems for you when you return home. You don't want a forgotten cracked window left alone in the middle of a big typhoon, for example. Now, what about your garbage? Is your kitchen clean? If you've lived in Japan for any amount of time, you know how nasty the humidity can get. Imagine coming home from the airport exhausted and sweaty to a room now full of mold. Make sure anything nasty is taken care of before it gets even nastier. All that expired food in your fridge, the time has come to say goodbye. 4, contact your property management company if you're going to be away for a month or more. If it's just a week or 2, then there probably isn't anything to worry about. But on most rental contracts in Japan, you are obligated to let your landlord know if you'll be away for a long period of time. If you're wondering, why is that? Imagine there's a huge emergency in the building and the property management company is looking for you and they have no idea that you're gone. I can imagine more than just a few potential problems from that. Usually you can just send an email or make a quick phone call and it should only take a few minutes of your time. Better safe than sorry. 5, last but not least. It might be a good idea to unplug most of your appliances except for the fridge. You don't want your gaming desktop PC to short circuit if there's a power outage after all. And you definitely don't want your toaster oven to start a fire. The reason we say to leave your fridge plugged in though is that if you have anything inside it that goes rotten, you're gonna have a lot of work to do when you get home. And that's all. We hope you feel a bit less anxious now about your big trip. And if you're ever looking for an apartment in Japan, be sure to inquire with the Gaijinpa Housing Service and we'll be happy to help you out. Goodbye.